Hey, good morning, you guys. It's me, Berlene Johnson, also known as Spiritual Awakening Babe, and today we're talking about using your clairsentience, your psychic feeling, in order to make a decision. So I'm excited for you guys to tune in. Clairsentience is like one of my favorite psychic feeling. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. And then remember, if you guys are watching on the replay, make sure you say replay. It helps keep it bumped up in the algorithm and lets more people learn about themselves. My phone is like almost dying, so I had to like balance the Facebook Live. So if you fall over, that's why. It's like literally balancing on the cord. So I love clairsentience. Clairsentience is psychic feeling. It's physical psychic feeling, not to be confused with empathy, which is an emotional psychic feeling, right? Clairsentience goes deep and far and wide, right? Where when you develop with me inside the Awaken program, your clairsentience can tell you when somebody lives far away by feelings in your stomach, right? Or it can tell you this feels like a dentist, feel like you live in Colorado, those types of things. But you don't know that yet because you haven't developed it. But there is a simple way for you to experience your clairsentience. And I'm going to share with you in this video today on how you can feel your clairsentience, right? Your psychic feeling. This clair is the most obvious one for some of you guys because all of you have felt goosebumps, right? At a random time. That's clairsentience. All of you have said, my gut feeling just doesn't feel right about that. That's clairsentience. So I want you to, first of all, be present with me here because you're going to do an exercise. And I want you to be completely present so that you are so completely aware. Hi, Nancy. Anxiety too, suddenly out of nowhere. That's a physical clairsentience. Yeah, I like that addition. So I want you to be so in this present moment because clairsentience is really sneaky, right? We were 222 just live right now. And also, before I dive into this exercise part, I want to remind you guys that tomorrow's the last day, 11/11, that you can enroll for the Awaken program. We are filling up. It's going to be the most amazing thing, and I'm going to help you develop all of your clairs, your mediumship, all of that. If you want to know more, back up a couple of videos here, and you will, or go to spiritualawakeningbabe.com/awaken, right? spiritualawakeningbabe.com/awaken. Go get registered before it's too late. Yeah, I was wondering if that was you, Manson Lehman, with all your different names that you have. So glad you joined us. Kelly, right? I have your name on a sticky note. I have a whole board of people that when you join, I put you up on the wall and I send you lots and lots of beautiful energy because I'm that excited to work with you guys. And so I'm going to put your name up after I hang up from the live. So I'm so excited. And then anyway, so all y'all that's been watching these videos, let's use the Awaken program as an example for you to make a decision today if you're going to come in or not. All y'all that are already psychic, medium, living your freaking dream, already know how to do all of these things, already know all about your spiritual awakening, think of something else, right? Think of something really important to yourself, right? So everybody ready? So I want you to think about this decision that you have to make. And it's going to be quick because your mind is really quick too. We're not listening to our mind, right? We're not listening to thoughts. We're not listening to logic. We're not listening to how will it happen? What shall I do? We're not involving any of that. None of your, oh, the time is wrong, or I'm scared, it's not going to work for me, or your money story. None of those stories. I want you to shut it all away. And so now I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to imagine you're on the sales page of Awaken or whatever decision you guys are thinking about. This works with anything. Should I marry that guy or not marry that guy, right? Should I take this job or not that job? Should I sign up for a Awaken program or not sign up for a Awaken program? So I'm going to walk you through so that you can feel your stomach. So you can feel your clairsentience, and I'm going to describe it. So I want you to imagine yourself looking at the sales page, thinking of all the things that you could develop. And I want you to ask yourself, how will I feel if I were to sign up? How do I feel if I were to sign up? So your instant feeling is the answer, right? So your instant feeling again is the answer. So in my stomach, I created the program. But in my stomach, I was excited, but a little bit of a scared feeling. So that's a yes, right? Because you kind of want it to be a little bit scary, right? Because it's change. It's like, it's excitement, but like this kind of excitement. That means you're excited, but you're also, your stomach is telling you, I'm excited, but I'm also super curious. Like, what does this feeling mean? Oh my gosh, it's anticipation, right? So that's a yes. A no is or heavy, right? Like, oh, that would be a huge burden on me. Does that make sense? So you feel the weight, you feel your energy, the weight come down on you, and that's a no, right? Or if you feel really sick to your stomach, that's a no. And so this is how I help you guys determine when we're talking about, when we're doing readings inside the Awaken program, right? So thank you, Eloise. She's sharing. She's like, I feel so weird. And so you could do it over and over, but you have to do it quick because what will happen is your ego, your ego, as soon as logical thoughts start coming, that's not your intuition. That's your ego. So as soon as, oh my God, I won't be able to buy my kids Christmas, that's your ego, right? Universe supports so freaking much. You guys, I've been a coach for a long time, studied the law of attraction for a long time. I could sit here and watch the movement of your life based on this tiny little thought that comes in, right? So for example, if your thoughts went to money, what you just said, and if you decided to say no, right? What you just told the universe is that I'm not worth this experience, right? Right? Hey, it's Nikki. What you just told the universe is, I'm not worth this experience because I don't feel like I have the resources. And you start making stories up about why you don't have the resources, right? This is all logic. This is your ego. This is all the why and the how. This is you going, well, no, because of the money. So you're telling the universe that you don't want to let go of it because you don't believe more's coming, right? That you're trying to control the situation for the future. And so all the universe can do is say, as you wish. And so saying no to something, whether it's the Awaken program or a new pair of shoes, and stretching, right? I'm not saying sign up for something or go buy a pair of shoes. If you straight up are homeless, right? Or if you straight up know that you will not be able to eat, like if you would not be able to sustain, then that's a no. But if it's a stretch and maybe you don't see where the finances are coming from, then that's a yes. Does that make sense? Because you don't want to tell the universe that you're not worth it. You don't want to tell the universe to keep you in a situation of lack. And then I will tell you this one other thing is money comes to play so much, right? That's obviously the number one person's objection. And that's why we opened up the doors so you could sign up for $99 down yesterday. So we took care of your money objection, right? We opened up a massive payment plan for you guys. So we took care of that. And here's the interesting thing, and this should be on its own video, but here's the interesting thing is, say, for example, you were saying, oh my God, Brandalina, I want to take this class. I want to take this class. And the payment plans were like $188 a month or payable, right? And plus there's a VIP option, right? But you're like, oh my God, I want this, but it's just out of my reach. And then when we take it and go, well, guess what, Judy or whoever, right? We open it up for a 12-month payment plan for only $99. And then your money objection is still there. That means that you're using money to stay playing small. Does that make sense? That means that you were just using money as an excuse. And now that I took that excuse away from you, and if you still say no, that means that you're using your lack of money as an excuse. You're using it as armor, right? You're using it as a shield to protect yourself from change. That fucked somebody up the other day when I explained that to her. I mean, do you realize the words that came out of your mouth were basically saying, I'll pay you, but not if it's past my comfort zone, right? So in her way, it was a whole long conversation, but in her way, and I said, like, I'm just going to tell you, are you using money or the lack thereof as a shield to protect yourself from showing up, from being all you could be, from changing your life? And the answer was yes, right? It's crazy how our money mindset could fuck us up, right? Sorry, Facebook, you're falling all over the place. But yeah, so anyways, how did you feel? Oh, my bathroom door's open. I'm sorry. So funny. Well, my phone's dying now because I think it stopped charging. But anyway, that's how you make a decision using your clairsentience. And that's just one of the many, 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 that's just one of the many, many exercises that I'm going to help you develop into inside the Awaken program. So you guys only have till tomorrow. I'm sending you all love. Tomorrow I'll be back on live stream to talk about 1111 and the portal and why 1111 is known as the gateway to your awakening. And tomorrow's an 1111. So get registered, you guys, before it's too late.